Hello everybody! What's up, what's up, what's up? Here to talk about Sniper Elite 5? Yes, I think it's 5. You know, I love Sniper Elite on principle, but this has become an insanely iterative franchise. You know, minor improvements here and there. The main problem with Sniper Elite 5 is that they innovated in all the wrong directions. Even though I like to play Sniper Elite the stealthy way, you know what? The gunplay is significantly improved to the degree that now fucking up the stealth and going in, you know, titten auf den Tisch mode is actually fun. It's fun to shoot your guns. It's fun to shoot people. Yeah. In a video game. Literally. This is a significant improvement. Doesn't fit my playstyle, but it's still good that it's there. Before I would, if I get spotted, reload. Now that's not the case. Now shooting is fun. This time it plays in France. You can really tell that they took a lot of inspiration from the movie Saving Private Ryan. I've watched that movie so many times as a kid and I love that movie so much. I like the setting. I like the scenario. The different missions aren't the most diverse and interesting, right? A lot of it is French countryside or French countryside with a big castle. But that's fine. To me, that was okay. I appreciated it. The sniping still feels good as always. The X-ray vision, you know, they use that as their unique selling point already for many, many years. I feel ya. It's fun. But to me, that shit is not interesting anymore. They have barely improved it since Sniper Elite 3. It is basically the exact same thing. I don't know for how much longer they can use this as their, like, wow point, but that's cool. To me, kind of irrelevant, not gonna lie. Also, one thing that I really like, they used proper German voice actors for the Nazi soldiers. I like that.
Stundenlang Modellpanzer bemalt. Flugzeuge.
It is still way too common, unfortunately, that they use these dumb fucks American voice actors and give them German lines to read.
Das ist wichtig. Kill, töte den Amerikaner.
Sie haben einen sehr ungewöhnlichen Akzent.
Shut the fuck up. Also, when you mark enemies, which by the way is a fucking relic from an old time, fucking remove marking from all games. Think of it. When you mark enemies, you see that little info on them. Is it necessary? No. Do I ever look at it?
Not really.
But it was fun for stream. But now I feel like that is almost it in terms of positive points. You know, it's an extremely cookie cutter milk toast experience. So here we go. I like to play the Sniper Elite games in a stealthy way. I barely snipe. I snipe sometimes if I can cover my shot, and there's not much that has been done in that area. The shooting has been improved, you know. The first person vision, no kizzy, actually has made shooting a lot more viable. Viable in terms of fun. The guns feel so much better. Like, this is big ups, but that's not how I like to play, so it doesn't really matter to me that much. One of the things they have used to advertise this game is weapon customization. Prime example of innovating and improving on a game in an area that is completely irrelevant, unnecessary, and boring. I have upgraded my guns like once in the beginning to check out the feature, but then never again throughout the whole game. What difference does it really make how fast my MP40 shoot? It doesn't matter. It's not a multiplayer game. It doesn't matter.
Sorry.
Then you have a huge amount of invisible walls and false positives. That's a game developer term. Shout out to Caesar who taught me that shit. Huge inconsistencies in the way you roam around the levels. Games from the early 2000s, lässt grüßen, you have so many invisible walls. Sometimes it's just a bush and seemingly made out of steel, or it's straight up there's a tunnel and it's just invisible walls straight up in your face. Straight up, dog. Wow, that's a flashback. They say, oh, you can climb so much now. No, you can't.
You cannot.
It's very, very scripted. One moment you can climb this tiny little ledge, the next place you find you can't. It makes exploring a lot less fun. And speaking of exploration, this is where I think Sniper Elite is they fucked up, man. You can tell they really wanted to go for that Hitman approach. It works in Hitman because you find something everywhere. You either find a key card, unique melee weapon that is sometimes not even just used for melee, but also for, you know, sabotaging some shit. A unique outfit that gives you unique access to unique areas. Sniper Elite 5 fails completely. 99% of all locations, and when you explore these castles, are acid-flipped rooms that all look the same and offer you nothing. If you're lucky, you find a collectible that you can read through. Who cares about that shit? Bottom line, exploration doesn't work. You have huge maps, tons of false positives. Stealth is super fucking slow. The enemy perception cone is much too big. And what you have is kind of a formula for disaster a little bit. Just expect like a stealth game from the early 2000s that just looks incredibly good. And then there's many small fuck-ups too. For example, they added the fast reload from Gears of War. Now in Gears of War, fast reloading was fun. Why? Because that little thing where you have to click again was not easy to hit. When you hit it, because it was hard, it was satisfying, and it instantly reloaded your gun. It boom reloaded your gun. Here, it's so pathetic. You have this huge ass area where you can fast reload, and when you hit it, the circle still completes and doesn't feel rewarding at all. It's just marginally faster. It's a dog shit. I will mention this from now on for every game that has it. The hold button shit has to stop. Games have implemented the hold button to pick up, hold button to do this, and that made sense because we wanted to avoid misclicks. Like, oh no, I accidentally picked that shit up, I didn't want to. Oh, I swapped my weapon, now I didn't want to. The gaming industry has gone out of control with this. We don't need to hold a button for 5 or 6 seconds to pick someone up or loot something. It is the definition for me for wasting my fucking time. That should be just you wasted my time! You wasted my time! There's no excuse for this! It is just to avoid me doing this accidentally. This should be enough. Sucker! Then the gadgets. I get it, it's World War II, you know, and it's not a fantasy game, but the same old gadgets. You can throw grenades and you can throw TNT, bigger grenades.
Boring. Boring.
So fucking unfortunate. And you know what the craziest thing is? I will be hyped for Sniper Elite 6 because I think the DNA of Sniper Elite, there is an outstanding game in there somewhere. And it's not a budget problem because they have improved the game in all the wrong directions. Improve it in the right direction. So you know what? My final rating for Sniper Elite 5 is a very fitting 5 out of 10. It's mediocre. Neither positive nor negative feelings before I forget it. The invasion mode. That thing is fucking amazing. Invading other people's games, that's the only piece of good innovation in this game. Alright, have a good one, guys. See you on the next stream.